Stay tuned, MechWarriors, and welcome back to another episode of Urban Warfare as we continue the campaigns of the Casper Kaisha and our playthrough of the BattleTech Flashpoints. Last time, we got involved with an absolutely madman who attempted to force us to play through a tournament of urban mechs, and this time we have moved on from there to do something a little less insane with Siegebreaker. House Steiner has placed a Capellan city under military blockade. With your assistance, I intend to break the Lyran siege. This will be a 2.5 skull flashpoint with a weight limit of light. Rare mech upgrade is up for grabs. Consecutive deployments, absolutely, with an engagement length of medium. We will be dueling against Steiner and for the Capellan Confederation. So with that, let us begin. Siegebreaker, high orbit, Mitchell. You're here. Good. Time is short, so I won't mince words. Hotman General Alistair Dorbshew of the LCAF has placed the industrial megacity of Guntir under siege. For the past 6 weeks, his troops have held the city's 12 million inhabitants at gunpoint, and the planetary militia has proven incapable of removing them. The CCAF is mustering troops to break the siege, but an operation of this scale takes time to assemble. They say that they'll be here in a month at most, but in all likelihood it'll be another 3 before any fresh Capellan mechs hit the ground. By that time, much of Gauthier's population will already have starved to death. I intend to do better than that. I'm going to break the siege, here and now and today, and I'm going to use your company to do it. When House Steiner makes a blockade, it does it for keeps. Busting through one of their encirclements is going to be a tall order, even for us. You got any resources that you can lend us to help even the odds? The remnants of the planetary militia are available to assist you, but unfortunately the breakdown of the chain of command has led to serious infighting. To be honest, I'm concerned that without a guiding hand, they'll kill each other before the Lyrans get around to finishing them off. And you need to me to bring them together. To the extent that such a feat is possible, the 2 remaining Lance commanders that we have in the field, Lieutenant Azura Chevel Damistura and Ellen Gerbert Vasquez, have a history of interpersonal conflict. Still, I'd like you to do what you can. Time is of the essence, so I want you to assist them consecutively. First one, and then the other. We can't afford to give the Lyrans an opportunity to regroup between deployments. Don't worry about us. We'll get the job done. That was what I was hoping to hear. After you have rallied the militia to the best of your abilities, I'll contact you to discuss our next steps. Get down there, Commander. Show our enemies what the Confederation does to those who visit harm upon its people. All of Gautier will be watching. So I guess we're playing both babysitter for a couple of squabbling militia leaders. Good times. Still, it'd be nice to have some backup on our side. As long as their quarrel doesn't get in the way of us finishing our job, they're welcome to the team. Amen to that, Mayway. Lady Marine has forwarded me the rendezvous coordinates for the 2 militia leaders, and Chevel's up first. I'll have our people suit up and make sure that they're prepared for consecutive deployments. Back to your stations, everybody. Let's get this job done. Alrighty, so full disclosure, I have actually played this Flashpoint before in the Kodiak Pack, and I will try to remember to leave a link in the description down below to the episode of the Kodiak Pack that was. It was quite the surprise. I'm not going to spoil it here in case you haven't seen it, but wow, this is a heck of a Flashpoint, and I certainly had an absolute blast playing our way through it. However, with that in mind, I did go through and modify a couple of mechs for a couple of important purposes, which I will reveal as the Flashpoint reveals to them. So we will be working once again with the Capellan Confederation, who doesn't really like us, maybe because we take missions against them a lot, and we betray them on occasion. I think we've betrayed them every single time we have ever actually fought for them, so there is that. For your first deployment, you will rendezvous with... actually, no, we read that in the middle of the mission briefing, and because it's an urban mech, it's... urban mech. That's a Freudian slip right there. Because it's an urban map, there's going to be a long couple of loading times. So we are limited to a maximum ton of 75 with a total tonnage of 240, and what can we do with that? Well, first and foremost, Reach is getting the Orion. Why? It's the closest thing I can possibly get to having an Atlas alongside with them. Rangeable, I think I want to give you the Thunderbolt. I do want to also give them some long-range fire support. We have built a trebuchet with an SRM-2 and a whole bunch of lasers, and he's, of course, coming along for the ride. You can be given to Pomola, and that gives me another 50 tons. It just so happens that we have the Big Steel Claw! And for those of you who recognize that reference, thank you for watching the entirety of the series. So we have the Orion, the Thunderbolt, the Big Steel Claw, which I will try not to do that too often because it's murder on the throat and this is a long flashpoint, and the Trebuchet, which has recently been built. You'll notice gross use of exchangers on this Thunderbolt. We have 3 of them. I probably should have ripped the exchanger out of this one and put it in here. He's a bit of a cooker, but we're going to see what we can get done with that. Is that the lance that I want to go into battle with? That's kind of reasonable. Honestly, this should be okay. This Trebuchet obviously is not designed really for missile combat, but that's all right. Or we could put in the catapult. Maybe? No, I want the additional lasers to poke at him. Pomola has attack of 9, so she has improved called shot. And then, of course, all of our other pilots in max 10s. So with that, reach in his Orion rangeable in the Thunderbolt readout, bringing the Big Steel Claw! And Pomola in the Trebuchet. Again, I'll try not to do that too much, as that tends to peak my microphone a bit, although we have been messing with settings lately in order to help bring the crackling down that happens on occasion that really these flashpoints have pointed out more often than not. We start to try and get into like big explanations of things and play these crazy characters, and suddenly the mic just is not having it anymore. So we're sort of working on that. So leave some feedback how it's been doing. The last, I think, 3 episodes of these flashpoints have been part of that in-process setup. So yeah, let me know if you've noticed an improvement of quality over the period of time. So Siegebreaker, for your first deployment, you will rendezvous with Azure Chevelle Demonstrator of the Mitchell Planetary Militia. She and her lands have been scout hunting in northern Guntia's wealthy museum district, and it appears that they've got a Lyran scout. Assist her lands in defeating it, then proceed to your next rendezvous point. This will be 3 or 14 priority salvage for a very specific reason. 107,400 C-bills. Now, of course, a very specific reason. We always take salvage, but there's a better reason that we found out. We're talking about Haas Steiner here. Considering the context, scout may not mean what we think it means. For those of you who don't know, it's a huge in-joke within the BattleTech community that a Steiner scout lance consists of 4 atlases. So the moment we hear scout connected with Steiner, we're probably fighting an atlas. So 3 or 14 priority salvage, if we happen to manage to, kill the pilot of an atlas, we can have a second atlas, and that would be just phenomenal. That would give us a second 100-ton mech. That would kind of push our tonnage up a little bit even more. That'll allow us to dump the Stalker, I believe. Yeah, because it's the Atlas, the Stalker, the Highland. No, it'll allow us to drop the Orion on just full straight-up battle missions. So we will be an all-assault lance at that point, which will be really fascinating. Able to kit out a second Atlas. I'm not sure what I want to do with it if we manage to get it. I am getting a little bit ahead of myself because, 1, it might not be a Steiner Scout lance. After all, it could be potentially anything. And 2, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get what I'm actually hunting for here. So let us drop down and see if we can't get a little business going on in here. So dropping down with the pods into the middle of the city. Gonna have a good time down here. Commander Ma, Lieutenant Azure Damistar here. Actually, no, she's a girl. She needs a higher pitched voice. Commander Ma, Lieutenant Azure Damistar here. We appreciate the assistance because we're gonna need it. We've identified a Lyran Atlas moving through the museum district. Thankfully, though, the beast appears to have soaked up a lot of punishment over the course of the siege. Why the Lyrans didn't send it in for repairs yet is beyond me, yet they're having trouble with their supply chain. I don't know. Could be plain old hubris. It's an Atlas, the king of the battlefield. The Lyrans expect to take one look. The Lyrans expect you to take one look at it, shit yourselves, and run screaming for the hills, so why bother keeping it in full repair? Whatever the rationale, they've got an extremely juicy target right in front of us. With your lance's help, I intend to destroy it. Deal? That's what's in our contract, Lieutenant. Let's get it done. My lance has taken the field, Commander. Let's show these Lyran bastards they aren't as tough as they think they are. And we're looking forward to working with you on this one a lot. Alright, so we do know it's an Atlas. The cat is well and clearly out of the bag, so we're going in on it. Enemy contact has been made. He's standing right there. We need to get in there as quick as we can. Why? This Atlas is beat to hell and back, as you can now see. Not good. Ramshackle or Shoddy is 50% armor. However, that does mean his head is quite vulnerable to incoming fire, like, say, from large lasers or AC-10++s. So we can't actually see him on the first move, so we are just going to sprint at maximum speed. Next turn, we will be able to see him, and we're going to just start chucking headshots at him as much as we possibly can. I want this thing badly. Now, the original, no, I won't spoil this stream. This stream had a fascinating way in which we were able to deal with this Atlas. And again, I will try and remember to leave a link to that stream in the description down below so that you can enjoy it with us. It comes in at about halfway through the stream is when we start the Flashpoint. I'll leave a timestamp. So hopefully you can enjoy that. If you have not heard of my streams, we do them every Saturday. We play BattleTech. As soon as RogueTech releases, we will be switching over to that. But right now we're doing the Kodiak Pack, which, yeah, has recently picked up several assault mechs in a row, which is more than a little hilarious to me. Just gonna run everybody forward. This Thunderbolt, not exactly what I want to use for this. After all, it has a whole bunch of lasers, and none of them are powerful enough to actually, put the big holes where I need them to be. So we'll rush everybody forward, pick up a ton of evasion on everybody, which will make them nice and evasive. Here cometh... Oh no, there runneth away the Atlas. Get back here, you coward. Where do you think you're going? Unfortunately, we have the slight graphical glitch right now where it seems to be having a little bit of trouble rendering all the proper bloom effects of the explosion. We have noticed that gets fixed in between missions. That Atlas must have put out a call for help, Commander. We got an incoming Steiner drop pods. Payload unknown. Let them come. We'll take them apart one by one. I need to come up with more female voices aside from my one vaguely Capellan voice and, her voice. And also Dr. Murad's voice. Okay, so we have at least 4. Right? Yeah, more or less. Alright, I want Pomola. Your trebuchet has... Actually, no. How much armor do you have on the head? You have 22 plus 16 is 38. Large lasers will do it. Okay, lovely. So we'll rip on forward. You're not actually in cover, which means we've got an 85% chance to hit that head. You do have improved called shot. It's a 90% chance to steal that face. Steal it, please. That was not his face. That was very much not his face. I need you to do a little bit better than that. Got a jump incoming Wolverine. He's got an AC 5. Gonna blast away at it. Doesn't... Oh, no, he did hit it. Structure has been exposed. Readout, you're up. I need you to take the head. Take it. Take it from him. I desire this Atlas. We all desire this Atlas. Go for the head! That's an arm pull. That's an arm readout. We need the head. I mean, you did blow up a heatsink, but who cares? Now we can't aim for the head. That's a little bit of a problem. Because we've, run out of resolve. Now I'm about to bring 2 of my super heavy mechs involved. They cannot shoot for the head. Alright, I need to rush around to the side if I want to engage with them without using my stuff. So he has a whole bunch of medium lasers. Can I get to his side? Not unless I want to sprint, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I am going to risk this. Why? I want it. Give it to me. Atlas will not Atlas. I'm so used to Reach being in an Atlas, but no, he's not in this one. He's actually just rushing on in an Orion. Is it a 1K or a 1V? I forgot. It's a 1V. We don't use the classics in this company. Mainly because we didn't need to. Okay, Atlas, come forward. That's great. Gonna shoot at the big steel claw. And that's a pretty significant hit to the center torso of the big steel claw. And a head hit. Really? I just built this damn thing. And Readout is already injured. So not exactly brilliant. Heads up, Commander. We got fresh Lear and battle mechs touching down. You heard the lady. Weapons hot, MechWarriors. Let's light them up. I've got to kill me an Atlas or save me an Atlas, as the case may be. I mean, I don't want to admit it, but you know what? I'm desperately not trying to kill it. I'm trying to keep you alive. Just let me let you live. Alright, so the big steel claw is not exactly feeling all that great, so we'll start to fall back. And 95% chance to hit is wonderful. Give him a precision called shot. I need that head gone. Take it from him. There we go. Good job, Readout. So she got her dome rung a little bit, got that bell ringing, and she decided, you know what, I ain't handling this no more. Unfortunately, that means Readout will not be available for the next mission, which is back-to-back with this one. Not great, which, we kind of need. A head hit on the Griffin over there, so lovely. Yeah, picking up an Atlas, gonna be fun. Alright, so what do we want to do with the Atlas? Oh, I'm so excited. Alright, so we'll rush our brand new trebuchet into position to hopefully not get murdered, because I don't want to die. I think I'll hang at range for a bit, and we'll just plink. Plinking is fine by me. We got a target of a spider or a Wolverine that hasn't moved yet, and the Wolverine has full health. Just shoot the spider. If you hit him, you might have, opened up his armor quite nicely. Not quite, actually, if you hit the center torso, but still. -1 evasion onto him. We'll move in the heavies. They'll take care of things really good. They position themselves quite nicely to go take on that Atlas, which means they're not so well positioned to take on these guys. We do, of course, want to keep the big steel claw back, because I don't want Readout to be injured for any more days than she already will be. We are going to probably wait between the second and third mission, because there is a gap. Cicada moving forward, gonna open fire and blast the Wolverine. Actually, could probably put a... oh, well, they all are exposed cockpits. That's concerning to me. I normally save my special cockpits for heavy mechs like, you know, an Atlas. Because Atlases kind of need that. Rageable, time to bring in the Thunderbolt. Okay, let's... He's kind of a short-range mech, as you can tell. But he has a lot of sustain. We've designed this thing to be able to hang around for forever. Oh, we got a Hunchback 4P. Forgot about you. I'm gonna go with a precision called shot because I might get lucky and double tap you. After all, I'm shooting a lot of weapons at your face. So fire away! Just blast him all over the place. If you hit him enough times, maybe he'll just die. He's down to 38 health, so any headshot will actually blow his head clean off at this... Well, any headshot by my main weapons. And not terrific accuracy, but at the end of the day, it is an Orion, so take aim! That missed. Okay, we can work with that, I suppose. Other than that, managed to scatter some missiles across the mech. Unfortunately, the stray shot did not impact anything else, otherwise that would have been hilarious. Spider being hyper-aggressive, jumping on forward, because it thinks it can take it at close range. That's the kind of spider pilot that you want. Now, in BattleTech, that spider pilot would probably have wrecking balls on his hands, which can smash through a lot of targets, but not in this case. Spider rolling on forward, going to position himself to engage the spider, so spider on spider combat. We do, of course, want to try and save everyone that we possibly can. The big steel claw, if you don't mind. Can you see the Hunchback 4P from where you are? You cannot. That is not good. Momoda, can you see the big steel claw from where... Or not the big steel claw, can you see the Hunchback 4 Papa? Where, I'd like to get into cover. I mean, that is a bit of a desire of mine. But we'll have to walk our way there. Go for the precision strike, because Momola, you have the headshot capability. Take his head off! Oh, that's another good hit. And it's gone. Don't have to worry about the party back. So no disco back for us. We've taken out his ridiculous numbers of medium lasers. Like, seriously, it's terrifying. The amount of damage he puts out with that gun is hilarious and not fun. Well, actually, no, it is fun. If you're using it, it's great. If it's being used against you, especially on the side, it's a nightmare. Trebuchet taking a blast from a PPC. The rest of the missiles scattering around the place. Griffin getting angry. We're gonna have to take him out as best as we can. Read out, I require your assistance. No, Readout, Rageable, you're not ready to go just yet. But Readout's gonna swing on by, see if she can't nail a spider. The big steel claw, by the way, we have basically designed as a super armored... Wow, you missed that again? A super armored version of a Centurion. So we took out the LRM, and then we just armored it up. And it's tough, and it's quick, and it's got an AC 10++, which allows it to sort of go headhunting if they've been weakened a little bit. I mean, it's a solid... I think it's a solid medium mech. It also has quite a bit of sustain with that cannon. We brought all the shells. It's got 2 tons of AC-10 ammo, which is just ridiculous. That's like 16 rounds, I believe? Oh, the spider just not having a good day. There goes his torso. His center torso is down to 8 health. I would not recommend. Who do we need to kill? Oh, we still need to kill their spider. Their cicada has maneuvered out into somewhere. Opening fire at the Griffin, causing a little bit of damage, not too much. Hitting the arm, which is not especially important. Range bull! Let's stride into the war. So, I think we just kill the spider. I mean, I could go target somebody else, but... the Griffin is actually really vulnerable. Kill the spider! This is what this mech doesn't quite do, unfortunately. I was hoping he'd be dead, but he's got 3 health in his center, so that's wise. Okay, so we are going to, of course, need the multi-target then, as we shoot multiple targets. So first target, of course, will be you, because you're getting just about everything, and you're getting a little bit of a follow-up. I'm going to give you the SRM 4+++ that has the additional damage, just to sort of make sure that one hit will kill you, although really one hit of any of them would kill you. He is unsteady, not having the bestest of days, and the cannon fire just ripping his, or the missile fire just ripping his center torso clean out, as there goes the spider. Alright, come on, spider, jump away, be intelligent, be smart about this. Okay, that was brilliant. Good job. Very happy to see that the spider is utilizing his biggest of brains. He still has an arm on that side too, which means even if they get a shot over here and hit his side torso, he's got some protection. Trebuchet, unfortunately, is going to have to tank a little bit more damage. Trebuchet is not going to be involved in the next battle, is it? I built it specifically for this, but you know what? It's not going to be around. Do I have a shot, actually? I kind of do. It's not great. Pomola. What I'm going to have you do, Pomola, is you're going to basically wade right in front of this guy. Because I think you've got him. I don't know if you think you've got him, but I think you've got him. You're good at precision strike. Go for his face. You need a repeat hit. Or, you know, you could fail entirely. That works too. And read out, if you have the capability to push him back, you're going to do that as well. Shooting the back of the Wolverine, getting a little bit more pressure. Oh, this torso is getting hits from both sides. So now it's in trouble. Redoubt also has a precision strike and will, of course, take it because Redoubt wants to hopefully allow us to kill everybody before anything can happen. Go for that. That's not the head. I think we've grown too reliant on headshots, and now it's going to probably bite us in the butt. Cicada moving over to the back, managing to nail the griffin, and exposed the center torso. We have another mech moving into the 3 category. 'Tis the Cicada. And what will the Cicada do? It will fire right into the griffin, hitting on its side, and exposing an arm that doesn't matter. Range Bull. Yeah, what I need you to do, Range Bull, is I need you to be the ultimate arbiter of all combat. So what you're going to do is you're going to walk up right next to it, and you're going to drill. Drill, baby, drill. And there goes the side torso. His center torso has now been exposed, so all I need is to bring in Reach, and Reach can probably blow him up. If, you know, Reach is at all lucky. And that'll prevent him from being able to move this turn, and we'll be all happy about it, right? That's how this works? Oh, very much so. On your side, Blaze. Ooh, there goes a Wolverine. Down to just the Griffin. 75% of the enemy force has been destroyed. Nobody's died just yet, but okay, good. The spider's being intelligent. Enemy face. They get to roll first. This is unfortunate because they're shooting the trebuchet. Of course they are. Don't hit my arm. Don't hit my arm. Okay, we're good. I'm feeling pretty happy about that one. Lovely. I'm gonna have to swap that trebuchet for something. Okay, everybody's gone already, so I'm just gonna lay into you. Probably should move in for the side, but you know what? Lob some fire. Live a little. Enjoy it. Haven't gotten through that center torso just yet, but you know what? He's surrounded by a whole ton of mechs. I don't think he's in a very comfortable position. Yeah, probably not. Pomola, it's time for you to brawl. I mean, it's not really built to brawl, but it kind of is. It's built to just spam lasers at people, if I'm completely honest. And it does the job pretty good. I mean, I gotta give it credit for that. But it's Range Ball. He's gonna... Range Ball and Reach will probably take this one. More fire into the back. How much do you got left? He's got 47 health in his center torso. He's not having a good day. Cicada also maneuvering for the exact same thing and managing to nail one hit, even though he isn't moving. Okay, Reach, what I wanted you to do is just walk up right to him, look him dead in the eye, and say, "This is not your day." Oh, no, it was not. Ripping off the arm, tearing out the center torso, and there it goes. Scout Lance dealt with. Nice work, Commander. The Lyrians are going to piss themselves when they find out what happened to their scout. Oh, and they'll be furious. If I know the Lyrians, they'll redirect every assault mech in a 20-mile radius to come stamp us out. We'll lead them on a merry chase, lure them far away from the front lines, and double back to push to break through their siege. Sounds like a plan. If you don't need us anymore, we're going to go around and support your sister lands, the Jessup Towns. Word to the wise, Oliveira. The woman you'll be dealing with is no better than the Lyrians. In some ways, she may be worse. She'll do her best to charm you, but trusting her would be a mistake. Watch your back. Thanks for the heads up. We'll see you when we regroup at Militia HQ. Oliveira, out. Alrighty. So, we've dealt with the initial Steiner Scout lunch, and now we'll have to fight with more battles. Well, this is an immediate turnaround after, you know, we grab the Atlas. Oh, what do we do with an Atlas? It's another 7D, so it's got 2 autocannon turrets in the... Not turrets, but 2 autocannon locations. 6 days for you, and then the trebuchet is broken. It's got 20 health. That arm has a lot of its firepower, too, so I can't just say, hey, we'll fudge it. Actually, might be able to fudge it. So, Atlas Bart! Atlas Bart! Atlas Bart! Thank you so very much. There is literally nothing in this list of things that I would take instead. Medium laser plus accuracy is budding. A couple of heat sinks for whatever. So what we could do with that Atlas is the exact same thing we did to the last Atlas, you know, before we got Gauss rifles, and that's put in a pair of AC-20s and an SRM-6. But, or maybe medium lasers. I mean, that's what we did in the Kodiak pack with that Atlas. We threw in a pair of big AC-20s and then 3 medium lasers and then heat sinks and gyros in order to support that. Hopefully that'll work out quite nicely. But for our purposes, I'm not quite certain what the right decision is. I could turn it into a long-range fire support. The Atlas 7D is the king on the battlefield, capable of bringing a dizzying array of weapons to bear on a target at any range. It is also noteworthy for normally mounting the maximum amount of armor possible. Few opponents can survive even brief contact with this monster. And he's right, we got a Wolverine. I don't care about the Wolverine, though. Okay, so what do I want to put in storage? I'm thinking the Jenner. I don't want to put away any of my heavies. Jenners are cool. Panthers are also cool. There's 2 Panthers. I think I built them differently, though. So you have firepower movement. You have more firepower. This Firestarter is staying, of course, as probably... You know what? Which is the Panther with less firepower? This one. Send to storage. And then the Wolverine will also go to storage. So we have an Atlas. It is an Atlas 70. It's another one. So I suppose I shouldn't be too giddy, but I am. It's an Atlas. You get another 100-ton mech, and now congratulations, you've managed to break something. I'm not sure what, but you did it. Okay, so unfortunately, Redot is going to have to take a little bit of a rest on this one. She's not feeling so good. I think I'll bring out Casper. Did I bring Casper in the big steel claw? I'm not sure. I have 50 tons that I can swap out with. Unfortunately, that means a Hatchet Man, which is terrible, but... Oh, maybe. Maybe Hatchetman 3F. 3F is our large laser version. Yeah, there's actually a lot of long-range combat that's about to be handled here. I'll bring the Hatchetman 3F. We'll cycle in the trebuchet later on. But for now, twin large laser, jump jets, arm mods. It should be pretty good. So, Casper has taken on the big steel claw. The cheating bastard who we managed to actually beat. Oh, like, seriously, he tried to cheat. He cheated hard. We brought in a single mech, and we still kicked his ass. He had no chance. That's my one swear word that I'm allowed for the entire video. We don't follow FCC rules, obviously, because every so often, you know, things slip out, but we try to be family friendly. That way you can watch this game with, you know, little children who want to get into BattleTech. After all, they just finished the clan Kickstarter, which got $2.5 million, which is amazing. Anyway, Siegebreaker 2. Your next objective is Jessup Towns on the far side of Guntia. Your point of contact is a former militia member and paroled felon who operates under the call sign Jailbird. Has been holding the downs with no outside support for nearly a month. She has reported signs of heavy Steiner patrol lands moving to the area. I need you to assist her in bringing down that patrol. So 2 of 8 priority salvage, 651,600 Zeebles, 2.5 skulls, a former militia member and paroled felon. I think I get why Chevelle doesn't trust her. So unfortunately, it's gonna have to be another girl voice, because I'm not good at them. That's my only concern. I don't do them so good, but we're trying, we're learning, we're expanding the range. But yeah, the clan Kickstarter has completed for 2.5 million C-bills, or was it? Not C-bills, but $2.5 million. It was actually a little bit more than that. I was like 2.586 or something like that. Anyway, it beat the final stretch goal, which means the final stretch goal was 4 like special edition pilots and mechs in special poses, and they were Natasha Kerensky in a dire wolf, Aiden Pride in a timber wolf, Carlisle in a marauder, and Jamie Wolf in a archer. Okay, because of course he would be. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. I really hope that I get Aiden Pride, because he's one of the few clanners that I can actually stand. He's not terrible, because, you know, he worked with Freebirth, and so he actually learned about them and how, you know what, the warrior culture, it's dumb sometimes. Be intelligent about life. Commander Ma, I've been waiting for you. Welcome to Jessup Towns, the unofficial iron pit of Guntir. For some reason, the Lyrans have seen fit to send one of their heavy patrols in our direction. We could use your help to eliminate it. We've got your back, Jailbird. See to it that you and your lance have ours. Don't worry, Oliviera. We've been holding our own for a long time now, both on and off the battlefield. We know how to protect one another when it counts. We're on the battlefield and ready to fight, Commander. You turn their asses our way and we'll give them a nice hard kick. Roger that, Jailbird. Let's take him out. So I don't know why she's Scottish, especially in the Capellan Confederation, but we're going to roll with it. Another urban mech. So we've got an R90 with a PPC for long-range combat. And then actually quite a lot of long-range combat over here, but that's probably intelligent if you're going to be a militia force. So we've got a Shadowhawk and a pair of Wolverines, is that? Yes, it is indeed. And then the R90 urban mech just for a little bit of spice. So you can have a little bit of fun with things, because they're awesome. Alright, they are apparently rushing on forward in order to get contact before I can, in order to steal an extra move. Guys, don't do that. It's not intelligent, because I need to cover you. And if you don't, then, well, you might get hurt, and then I'll have to explain this to the commander, and she is not gonna be happy. Like, seriously, she's not the kind of person who's super... Well, actually, I take that back. She is super forgiving. After all, she's forgiven us on multiple occasions. I now regret not having LRMs. It's like, wow, if I had LRMs, I could attack that target immediately, and it would be amazing. Sprint. Let's get this mech on a forward as fast as we can. I want to be able to get into choppy range. So once we get into choppy range, then everybody dies. Alright, Wolverine maneuvering off to the side, so we are now splitting this little apartment block? I suppose so. We can hop up here and utilize our jump jets to the maximum effectiveness. The Big Steel Claw! He's coming on forward, using his AC-10. I believe the original one had an AC-5, a pair of medium lasers. No, it was small lasers and 2 flamers? It had 2 flamers on it, which was dumb to me. I thought it was a fascinating thing to use in a 1-on-50 5 combat, the way that he cheated, you know? But as a straight frontline mech, I don't think the flamers have too much value, simply because the AI generally doesn't get too cooking, so you can't take advantage unless you really spam them, and there's no point in spamming them. Missing the Griffin, but firing more shots at it, so a lot of Griffins on the battlefield today. Rangeable is probably not going to get a shot as well. He is very much designed for close range combat. He is, of course, the spam master with all of these, you know, lasting. And then, of course, the Orion, which I will probably swap out for the Black Knight in the final mission. And the reason for that will become incredibly obvious in the final mission. So we have our mechs all nice and lined up. Urban mech coming flying forward. Put a little cape on the back of an urban mech so it one flies. Aim the little gun up so it looks like it's Superman in its way through. I think that'd be adorable. Okay, so it looks like the Locust has realized it's a bad idea to engage all of these mechs. But he's facing directly away from me. Kaspar, let's see if we can't get a little bit of fire going down. I'm going to aim for the Griffin, of course, because I care about the Griffin. I don't really care about a Locust. Precision strike, go for the face. Maybe you'll get a little bit luckier. 18%. That was not the face. But, oh, okay, you partially hit the face, and you've now made it mostly vulnerable to any weapon that'll do 60 damage, like your cannon. A lot of people are on this building. I'm not happy about this fact, because this building has a habit of falling down. I mean, just saying that. Oh, we got a hatchet man. This hatchet man is going to shoot my big steel claw and nail it too. Ooh, stop hitting me. Don't do that. The big steel claw needs to get into cover because the big steel claw is currently suffering from a lot of holes right now. Mamola, I'd like you to go after the Locust, if I'm completely honest. So you're going to do it. Actually, can you jump further? Oh, you absolutely can. It's going to be beautiful. So you're going to go right in behind him. This will keep you somewhat covered, but also not really. If you can hit him in the back, I mean, you might even be able to kill him. That would be ideal. Right in that center torso. You need to chew through. Yeah, 40 health. One hit. That'll do it. Locust is gone. Yeah, ripped that sucker apart. Ain't no Locust no more. Alright, now we turn back on to the main fight. So we've eliminated 25% of the enemy lands. And they're all sitting on buildings. Please stop that. That is freaking me out, man. You're gonna get killed. I don't want you to get killed. Surprisingly enough, I have a great desire to keep you alive, mainly because one of my primary objectives is to keep the Lance alive. Kintaro has arrived. It is 18. Gonna fire all of its weapons at the Big Steel Claw. Big Steel Claw needs to take cover immediately, because the torso is getting 11 armor. So we've got a problem. Need to get that mech under reps as soon as we can. Okay, coming up to the more allies. They're gonna leap off the building onto another building that is on top of a building, so if that entire building collapses, that's 2 mechs falling at the same time. You have not improved the situation. But it looks cool. I'm not gonna take that away from him. Don't shoot the Big Steel Claw. Please, not the Big Steel Claw. Especially not with the ammunition there. And this really, really cool cannon. That is the one thing I want to keep alive, if at all possible. Okay, Thun. Reach, can you see him? No. Oh, no. Reach is not going to be able to fight just yet. Okay, get on forward. We're going to have to hope that everybody moves after us. The Kintaro has a better chance to throw fire in that direction. Just blast it. Shoot everything you've got. Scatter around. Maybe you'll get his attention or something. And then if you could sprint, can you get in front? No, not really. Okay. I have now, unfortunately, probably blocked the Big Steel Claw from being able to retreat properly, which is not ideal. Allied turn, moving in the scout phase. Urban mech gonna drop on top of building, fire with Griffin, and missed. That was not okay. Well, I suppose it's what it has to happen. He was at 5 pips of evasion. So I seriously don't want to lose this cannon, because that's the entire focus of the Big Steel Claw. If it doesn't have this gun, then there's no point in this mech. Okay, good, it's alive. I'll be able to run it away. Oh, lovely. Yeah, Casper, turn around. Nope, I did. I literally blocked myself from getting away. How's my armor? 60, 50, 50? I can do it. I need to run, and I can't. Vigilance, let us run. Yeah, we're gonna do what the Locust did, because I'm not involved in this fight no more. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Tons of evasion. Off in the corner. Hopefully it'll be safe. If I can get a couple of shots in with the Big Steel Claw's AC-10, I'm gonna do it, but that's really kind of sucks that we took the damage on it. So both of the medium mechs that I kind of well, actually no, I built the Big Steel Claw way ahead, and I kind of figured it's actually pretty perfect for my purposes. But it's kind of sad that the 2 mechs I had like outright planned my fighting style around, they're both dead. Okay, we need to get a little bit of fire going down on these people. How's your rear armor? If I were 90 damage, you don't say. Just above what I'm actually capable of outputting. You, I can go for your head. I can go for your head. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can't get in the cover is going to have to wait until next turn, folks. Go for the precision strike. Rip the Griffin's face off, please. That's not a hit. You missed a 90. Okay, 80%. Close enough. And bouncing off to the side, Shadowhawk gonna open fire on the Hatchetman. It views it as the most dangerous threat, which I can't really blame it for. That's probably what Reach is gonna engage, just to make sure he doesn't have an arm anymore. Fire coming down on the Kintaro. Kintaro has been exposed on his torso. He's not having a good day. Steiner's up. What's the Kintaro gonna do? I mean, I know what he's gonna... Oh no, it's a Griffin that moves. Huh. He's gonna shoot the Wolverine. Stop shooting my buddies. Also, guys, don't shoot your side torsos. It makes you incredibly vulnerable. Reach for higher ground. Are you actually stuck there? You are literally stuck there. Okay, range bull. Let's move on into the side. We're gonna take aim at the Hatchet Man. So let's give this Hatchet Man everything I've got. Fire. I could have tried to burn through him, but I kind of want to rip the Hatchet Man's arm off, and that did not happen. Like, seriously, I want to tear that arm clean off, if at all possible. So, why are you stuck here? Why is this a you don't get to move sort of deal? Well, in any event, you make a pretty decent target anyway. And his center torsos has been exposed and cored right out. Didn't need it. Just didn't need it at all. He's gone. Okay, so we dealt with the melee master. Oh, what's this, Mayor? Are you seeing the blip on your sensors? That's affirmative, Jailbird. We got an incoming Steiner drop pods. They're making their projected L's out on your screen. I hope you're ready to hunt a few more Lyrans, Commander. I know I am. Okay, the accent kind of melted down there a little bit because I wasn't quite ready for it. Wasn't anticipating. Wasn't preparing. Fire the... Doing a fairly decent job of making this Griffin not having a good day. Destroying a heatsink, which, you know, Griffins kind of need their heatsinks after all. They have PPC, although this one doesn't. This is the other version. Casper, keep running. That's pretty much it. You don't have enough health, and it's too tight quarters in order to actually, you know, utilize you the way I would like to. So I'm going to hide the big steel claw. Alright, so we've hidden as best as we can. Wolverine moving on out. Managing to nail the Griffon. It doesn't look like you've blown off either of his legs just yet, which is kind of disappointing. Kintaro gonna moonwalk it a little bit. Blast on back at the Urban Mech. Don't hit it! Don't hit it! Please stop hitting it! It's just a little Urban Mech. It never did nothing to you. Pamola. Hi.
Yes, Commander.
Swing. Swing the autocannon at him. Swing the autocannon at its ugly face. That goes its torso. Not really the torso I wanted, but I'm not going to complain because that's still a pretty decent hit and he's unsteady. Fortunately, he's going to move now. Dude, if you had attacked the Griffin, he would have fallen over. Like, I want you to know that what you just did was so incredibly stupid that I'm moderately irritated, actually. Luckily, we were in cover with that axe blow, so he is now struggling a little bit, and we only took a little bit of damage in return, although the leg did take quite a bit of damage. Okay, Lau is going to drop on by, firing at the Kintaro now, because apparently they decided that it's not a threat that the Griffin that still has pretty much all of his weapons is still sitting there. Reach. Are you still stuck? I don't know what's going on, but it does irritate me greatly. You know what? Fine, we'll help. Okay, that was not the help I was kind of, like, hoping to cockily give them. It's like, hi, we're help, boom, is that shot? No, that didn't work. He needs to be an Atlas if he really wants to, you know, do that sort of thing. It's kind of how he was built. I do somewhat regret not giving this particular mech the small lasers that it could have mounted, and instead just going with all weapons. Because I would have been able to punch it for 80 damage, which is pretty cool. And there goes all of him. Pilot incapacitated. You are no longer in existence, sir. Justin Kintaro remains. Can you kill the Kintaro? We've got hostiles on the ground, Commander. Let's make them regret ever setting foot on Jessup Towns. Alright, so they're out in the middle of the area. We should have the Kintaro dealt with. If the Urban Mech is super lucky, he'll kill him now. The Urban Mech was not super lucky, and therefore did not kill him now. But, oh, never mind. He knocked him down. Okay, that might have actually killed him. Good job. I think you deserve a reward. Maybe don't kill yourself, though, when you try doing that. Got an enemy let on the way. But yeah, the way that I speak pushes my tongue down, and then when I do the Scottish accent, I need to push my tongue up. So it becomes a little bit of a weirdness thing to sort of switch between the two. It's actually rather, like, interesting, at least to me, in terms of, like, how to do the accent, because I enjoy doing weird little accents like that. What are we dealing with? Too much armor. Blow off that side torso. Let's disarm him. I mean, is that a kill for the pilot? No, this is just another injury. Okay, so he's taken 3 at this point. I'm a little bit surprised that he's alive because he lost the torso, then he fell over, and then he lost his other torso. So, not quite sure how he's alive, but he still apparently is living the good life. Never mind, he has stopped living the good life. And we've moved on to the next stage of the battle. Luckily for us, everybody's still alive, but that could change in relatively short order. Can this Shadowhawk bloody move? Like, seriously, it somehow managed to lock reach into position. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna face this building. I wanted to shoot it, gosh darn it. It's literally not gonna let me shoot. Are you kidding me? Casper, move up. So I have noted a small problem with the current system and the way that it works. I think it needs to be rectified. Okay, we're going to see if we can get up first. We have identified, what? 2 lights. Alright, we can deal with lights, more or less. I think so. I'm going to have a fairly big fist. Urban Mech R60! It's got an AC-10. So, identified the Urban Mech R60. We got a 35-tonner on our way. Casper is steadily coming back up the field. Actually, no. Casper is going to shoot. Going to shoot this building and blow it up. Now, the reason why we did that is I think this will unstick reach. I hope it does, because I kind of need him not to be stuck where he is. Okay, got some guarding and entrenching going on. And 55-ton mech coming forward. I'll bet probably a Griffin. I don't remember what it was, but I'm going to bet Griffin. We are going to swing around over in this direction so I can sort of engage this guy as he comes around the corner. It'll be hilarious. Just watch. And we're all set up where we are. Lots of evasion. And the Shadowhawk moving forward. Okay, so apparently he was stuck on the building somehow. Not sure how, but that was a thing. I think reach is now free. Can't guarantee it. Oh, we got a heavy mech. Got a 60-tonner? What are you? It is a 60-tonner. So 60-tonners are quick draws or dragons. I don't think he has a dragon, so it's probably a quick draw. Can't guarantee that.
Commander.
And we'll sprint on everybody forward so we can just get ready to drill, baby drill. It's sort of what we do. And it's quite effective, too. Just mass medium laser spam. On Thunderbolt, I think medium laser spam works pretty good. I did think about ripping out some of those medium lasers to put on a large laser, give him a little bit of mixed range, but I decided I wanted the close range capability that medium laser spam kind of gives me. So that's where that logic kind of went to. I'm just going to reserve. I'm going to let them do whatever it is that they want to do. But yeah, Casper bringing out of the building has allowed her to continue to be somewhat relevant to this fight, despite the fact that her torsos are hanging on, well, basically on hopes and prayers. So, very important at this point. Thoughts and prayers are definitely keeping that mech intact. Shadowhawk moving on forward. Looks like he's blocking the road again because he does not have any sort of etiquette. Panther is going to take some long-range fire. Doesn't look like he's actually going to get hit by any of it, but he's going to take it. And then I don't know what this last heavy mech is, but I'm going to let him move to wherever he'd like to go so that I can maybe take advantage of it. Alright, it's back on to us. So what I need then is Casper. Casper is probably caught behind this, right? No, she's not. We'll move up along over on this side. And I really don't want to get you involved, but if I can, you know, take some pot shots at range, that would be ideal. Orion, prepare to move forward. By preparing to move forward, you're going to move right into the path of the enemy. It's going to be beautiful. Pomola is going to basically come around the corner and beat the ever-loving crap out of somebody. I'm not sure who, but it's gonna be somebody. Oh, I could shoot the side of the Panther that has the PPC. Terrible accuracy. But who cares? It was a quick draw. Okay. I kind of figured. So hit his shoulder. Take off the PPC, if you don't mind. That's one hit. That did not take off his shoulder. Unfortunately, we were not able to double tap. Rangeable. Can also get a shot on him quite nicely, actually. And that'll be a lot of mediocre accuracy. But again, I will use another called shot just to drill on through. Because if I can remove his PPC, then he's basically an SRM-4 boat. And who cares about that? Also, Senator Torso has been now injured. So he's exposed, damaged, and not having a good day. All in all, I think that was phenomenal. Also that he's been pushed down to like heavy mech stage, so it doesn't matter for him. Urban Mech safely behind the lines, thankfully. We don't want him moving too far forward. R60 get in the fight! Missed the hatchet man, damaged the building. Almost brought the building down. Would have been really cool if he had. Not gonna lie, I enjoy the carnage that is wreaked upon these cities. It's one of the best things about this Flashpoint. I will not apologize for enjoying what the game designed for me to enjoy. Ooh, was there cover over here? No, there was not. Okay. I'd like a ton of evasion when I do this. Can I get 5? No, it's gotta be 4 or nothing. Well, not nothing, but you get the idea. Bounce! We are behind you, sir. I think I'm gonna just keep up the fire on you. You have 35 armor.
Confirmed.
But this will allow me to ignore your, how much? 6 armor left, really? It will allow me to ignore his damage reduction, though, that he has. Wolverine coming forward, opening fire! Unfortunately, he managed to not hit that center torso, or the arm, or that torso. Hatchman's gonna take a little bit of fire. But, doing okay. Did not get hit. Down to 3 evasion, but that's okay. There's only 3 mechs left, one of which is going to die. Can you get a... Oh, you can. Oh, this is gonna... Please make this work. I position the big steel claw. That's not a good enough shot. Take the precision strike. Yes, I literally just went precision strike on this. Can't aim for things that aren't there.
Hit him hard.
Dead. Alright, so we've killed him. There's only 1 mech left, which means the Hatchetman should be perfectly safe. I mean, aside from a quick job blasting everything into it. The Shadowhawk has arrived. Fear what comes next. -1 evasion on Urban Mech is what comes next. So not exactly the most amazing, introduction, despite his amazing introduction. So, he has managed to fail while not failing at the same time. He's rather brilliant like that, actually. We are gonna get punched. I didn't think I was in range. Ow! Why? What did I ever do to you? How much armor do you got in your back?
Reporting.
You only have 140 armor on your back. That may have been a mistake, my friend. My friend! I do not think that was a good idea.
Onward.
You're just gonna, like, kill him.
Affirmative.
Maybe? Oh yeah, he's dead. He's very dead. He's an urban mech who ran into an Orion. He's very dead. Rangeable.
Command.
Can I get you a shot anywhere? No, we've been doing a very, very good job of just cutting our way through the enemy. They're not doing well. They're having a very, very bad day. Thunderbolt to the front, and we will engage shortly. Alright, so he's a heavy mech, so I do want to shoot at him with at least 1 weapon that utilizes precision strike, just to make sure that he moves into the assault phase so I can kill him. Hatcheman's gonna take some long-range fire. Please don't become... Okay, you're fine. So we only have the Kintaro to worry about. The Kintaro's already fired, so I can... I was about to say I can maneuver right to his back, but I can't. Because of the rules of warfare, I'm not allowed to do anything other than stand right in front of him and shoot him. Bollocks to that, I say. And I will fly like an eagle. Unfortunately, that doesn't look like it's going to be far enough, so I think I'm going to have to fly like an eagle onto a building. This is a fully healthed building, right? It is, okay. It only has 80 health, though, so it will probably die. Jump into his back. Hi. I don't know why you came after me like this. It was very much not cool. Cool event. Just keep everything under control. Precision strike. I've got 1 more of these. Hit him in the back.
Roger.
Expose that center torso. It's exposed. You have 60 health left. Have you realized the error of your ways yet? Because you're now moving only in the assault phase. The Kintaro's been sensor locked. Okay, that was a brilliant thing, I suppose. Unfortunately, not going to have a shot with you. You're going to continue to move sort of on the outside. The fringes of society is where you belong. So we're going to swing the camera around, get ourselves a good shot. I don't want to be seen by the Kintaro just yet, because the Kintaro can hurt me. So I'm going to actually run into the back. Using the big steel claw to scout. That's kind of what we're down to at the moment. More jumping forward. The Shadowhawk will engage the quick draw from the side. I don't think that'll be quite as effective as you think it's going to be. And another Wolverine hopping on forward, also from the side, not able to connect, although one of the medium lasers and a couple of missiles does glance off the one side, which is weakening it, but really, Reach, you got the shot. Oh, you do, and you have a precision strike ready to go. Thank you, Reach. Okay, he's gone. See, that was a big mistake. You showed your back to me when you knew there were mechs in the area. You don't do that. Unless you, like, expert armor, which you could have, but you didn't. Come on forward. How far around this corner? I'm going to have to go quite around the corner. Unless he jumps. Do you have jump jets? I forget if Kintaros have jump jets.
It's on
I didn't
now.
think they did, but it would make sense in an urban environment to just have jump jets on everything. No, it doesn't look like he does. He's going to shoot the Hatchman. Stray shots managing to hit the building, but not him. Well, her. And so we have still the building perfectly safe and sound. Casper can't start rushing on forward because nobody can see Casper at the moment. So we'll just continue to sprint along the edges. Be safe, be fast, be silent. That way they do not touch us. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. And the Wolverine soaring on forward. Going to lay down the sensor lock, which will make it nice and easy for us to follow up with that. Pomola is going to come flying down. Oh, Pomola's already engaged. Into the forest.
Firing jump
Bounce. Hi. We're here. I also have a lot of large lasers. Fire. Bzz, bzz. And we've managed to deal a little bit more damage to that side. I'm kind of hoping the ranged bull can swing around this corner this turn, but I don't think it's actually going to happen. Shadowhawk bouncing forward. More LRMs on the way. Honestly, we could probably beat this thing without ever actually shooting anything because all of their fire support. Ranged bull. Yeah, you're actually like a block away, aren't you? Not quite, but you are not yet there. Now you're there. You will now reveal yourself to exist, and the enemy will have to do something about it. Behold my 65-ton Thunderbolt. Be terrified by what is about to happen to you. I'm really tempted to like go through the buildings. I could do it. I absolutely could do it if I wanted to. Just blast our way through these buildings and say, you know what? This is not happening anymore. But we're going to avoid doing that. There's no reason to get too involved. Urban Mech coming on forward. Gonna brace itself up. Enemy gets its movement. It's going to move her right behind my T-Bolt. Oh no! What? Dude, you have a ton of missiles. You got behind my Thunderbolt and you fired one. Why a tickle cannon? Why was that all that you thought that you needed to use against me? I'm kind of insulted, man. That was not cool. Alright, right here. Hi. It would overheat. Let's shut off one of the large lasers. Take this. Zzz. Hit his leg again. Clearly they want to take it intact. I don't really want to, if I'm completely honest. And a bouncing forward once again. More sensor locks going down, so he's not getting away. We got that much. And you can come around the corner and surprise! The expert flank. And nailed it. 65 armor left, and you're right next to my Thunderbolt. Oh, that flank was beautiful. Taking a mech that's been badly damaged and needs expert repair and assistance and just making it work. Or meching it work, as the case may be. Wolverine jumping on forward, going to continue the assault on the Kintaro since it's the only one left on the map. We've actually managed to keep everybody alive. Lovely. And it's unsteady. Range ball. Get to its rear. Hi. Buddy, I understand. You were given orders to siege the city. Those orders have been rescinded. Boom. And the expert combination of the entire land's operating has managed to crush it. Sat Commander, the patrol's down, there's nothing left to fight. You're as skilled as Lady Marina said you'd be. And you're much better than your buddy Chevelle led us to believe. Lady Marina teamed you up with Chevelle? Wonderful. Well, I can't say I'm very surprised she warned you about me. She's the reason I was rotting in prison before the Lyrans decided to invade. On what charge? Conduct unbecoming of an officer. Fraternization with a husband. If you care about such matters. But the most serious charge was assaulting a fellow officer. Well, it's worth. I regret my part in what happened, but that doesn't change the past. The past doesn't matter right now. It's the future that we need to be concerned with. Keep your comms open. Lady Marina will be contacting us soon to discuss the next steps. Roger that, Oliveira. Jailbird out. So she slept with Chevelle's husband. Wow. That's not a cool thing to do. That's very uncool. Not happy with you. Jailbird, I don't think I like you. Just for that. I mean, you had the Scottish accent, but then you went and blew it. Because, wow. Just no. Alright, so we did manage to cut our way through the competition. 651,600 C-bills. A little bit of damage to the big steel combat, but a little bit. I mean, oh, thank God this cannon's still here. And we managed to pick up enough parts for a Griffin, a Hatchetman. Actually, I like Hatchetman. We can pick up a Kintaro if we wanted. Is there any cool kit, like, really interesting to have? It's plus 50% critical. It's just terrible, isn't it? Okay, so that's not particularly useful. I'll grab the Urban Mech. I can build one mech. I will build a Kintaro. Could build a Panther too, but who cares? Lock that down. We will also get the Hatchetman part, which is lovely, and picked up the SRM6++, so we got everything that really had any value here. Good job. That's all I can really say. So, the entire team has managed to pick up yet another 55-tonner. Hopefully, well, actually no, there's one mission left in this Flashpoint. But hopefully we can knife our way through it. It is a long and hard mission. That's all I've got to say. Oh, it's going to be difficult. But hopefully we can blast our way through it. I don't quite have the same sort of mechs that I had in the last time I tried this. But we're going to give it our best shot. You're going into storage. Send to storage. Siegebreaker 2, Albert Mitchell. Commandement, Chef Gilbert, you have done well. Thanks to your actions, the Leon Commonwealth's forces have been divided. Battle mechs that should be standing sentry are instead chasing ghosts. Their absence presents us with an opportunity. For your families, for your home, we must take advantage of it. Your target is House, a hardened structure within spitting distance of a militia HQ. The architect of the siege, Huntman General Alistair Dobshew, is there. Dobshew has blockaded the city for personal reasons. If he dies, the siege will die with him. Personal reasons, huh? I'd appreciate if you would expand on that. The Huntman General has initiated the siege over an annulment of his marriage. His former bride, who I will not name, fled for the Commonwealth for her own safety. At my request, she was granted sanctuary in Gunthia. The siege was Dobshew's response. He's a dead man. I'll choke him with his own till his own tongue goes purple, then rip it out and strangle him with it. Our people have languished in torment, and for what? The rat pig's marital woes? It's funny hearing that sentiment coming from you. An old saying about pots and kettles comes to mind. Chevelle, Jalbert, this isn't the time. No, it is not. You should hold on to that anger, MechWarrior. You will need it soon enough. Commander, you've done a superb job in running our troops. Now I need you to lead them, destroy Zilk House and eliminate Dobshew and lift the siege. I'll be in contact when the job is done. Lady Marina's image flickers and dies as the connection cuts out. Killing Dobshew may put an end to the siege, but it won't be enough. We'll need to make sure there's someone left to pick up the pieces after the siege has been lifted. That means protecting Militia HQ, and if we have to defy their forces to do it, we're going to have to bring down Ziegel House and defend Militia HQ against a possible counterattack simultaneously. That's a dicey proposition, I know, but that's where we're at. This is an all-hands-on-deck situation, Chevelle. That means you and Gilbert are going to have to stop bickering and work together. With respect, Commander, I will not deploy with that woman. Period. She tried to kill me. Did she tell you that? Planted 8 inches of steel in one of my kidneys, and it bled out before the medics got to me. And I've spent the last 2 years wasting away in a windowless cell because of it. You ever seen the inside of a Capellan prison, Commander? Trust me, you don't want to. Breaking the siege is my one chance at redeeming myself, and I won't let anybody take it from me. I'll even fight alongside Chevelle if I have to. I won't give you the chance, Val, because you're beyond redemption and you belong in a cell. Commander Ma, you need to make a choice. Will you deploy alongside a backstabber, or will you take the field with me? Either way, I intend to do my duty. I'm a proud member of Mitchell's Planetary Militia, and I will defend my home. If you two can't play nicely together, feel free to duke it out in the sidelines. We'll handle the Lyrans on our own. Commander, that's crazy. We're the Planetary Militia. It's our duty to... To hell with your duty. You can't... If we can't fight, we can't redeem ourselves. Commander, you must let me help you. If we can go back to... If we can't go back to prison. You both had your chances, you both screwed up. I suggest you learn to live with it. Darius cuts the line. You think that maybe the reverse psychology trick will work, and they'll put aside the differences and come together in the end? That is what we're doing here, right? Something like that. If it works, it works, and if not, we'll do this alone. Roger that, Commander. I'll get our people ready to drop. Okay. This is a doozy of a mission. I won't lie. This is going to be the rough one. This is the sort of mission that I was like, wow, this is fascinating. I'll explain more later. But first things first, we need to repair our mechs, and I need to get my MechWarriors out of Hawk first, because I'm going to need all hands on deck. This is going to be the best of the best that I can get. So repair that, so... Both of these mechs will be ready in 2 days. Come to the barracks. We will need 7 days for that, and I'm going to chill for those 7 days. We're going to wait till the end of the month, because we have the money too. But I'm not going without readout, because I'm going to need everybody. So we're going to wait a week in order to actually get everything going, because I need all my good pilots. And, you know, it's the end of the month, so there's that too. Could go morale. 1.3 million C-bills. Just to bump us up to 149. It wouldn't make a difference, I don't think. I think I need to get 1 to 150. So we'll have to wait. So Readout is back on duty. Let's go check our MechWarriors, see if anybody actually leveled up. If Pamola has leveled up even further, that would be great. You're the one I care about. You have, but not anything serious. You got a melee to hit and a base weapon chance. I mean, you were driving a melee mech, so there is that. Everybody else, your 10s, your 10s, your 10s. You are not a 10. Itchy has not leveled up, and Duce has not leveled up, and Casper has not leveled up. Okay, so we've got our mechs back. We got our pilots back. Let's go on the final mission of this contract. This is a rough one, not gonna lie. I want all the salvage, just because this is gonna be tons of salvage. I don't want to bring the... I don't want to bring it. I can't bring the Orion. The Orion, unfortunately, is designed with a very specific style of battle in mind. It has 10 rounds without AC-20. Once it's out of rounds without AC-20, it has 200 rounds of SRMs, and it goes through 12 at a time, but it runs out pretty quick. What I need is a mech that I can rely on for backup to support things. Let's see, 220 is 40. Each one of these is 3, 6, 9. Now that might actually work. I'm thinking about bringing a catapult. It is a catapult C4. It's not exactly amazingly armored, but it could do the job. That would actually allow me to ton up a mech. That would give me, 20 tons. I could go up to another 65 tonner. Unless I bring the Black Knight. Now I'm 15 tons overweight, which means I can't do that. So I want to bring the Black Knight because the Black Knight is sustain, sustain, sustain. It's 4 large lasers. It hangs out and it blazes away and it does not care. So I can't tank that as well, unfortunately. Can I bring a 50? No, that brings me 45. So I am stuck with a 50 tonner. So we can bring a trebuchet, and that's it for bringing the trebuchet. So how this is built. This mission is going to be long. I'm talking greater than 10 turns long. He can't do that. He'll fire, unless he manages to nail a headshot on every single target, he's still going to run out of ammo. This Thunderbolt was built with this mission in mind. I have 200 rounds of SRM ammo, and I go through 12 shots at a time. I've got SRM sustained, and once that's done, I bring 5 medium lasers to the fight. The Big Steel Claw has 16 rounds of AC-10 ammo, and then brings in an additional 2 medium lasers. Now, we're probably going to need even more than that if I'm completely honest with ourselves. We're going to run out of ammo on that AC-10, but I can sort of back that up with punching people, I think. Maybe I should drop it down to the Hatchet Man. It does basically the same job. You'll also probably have decent-ish sustain. Hatchet, small lasers, rangefinder. If I do that, I can go up to a 55 tonner on this, which gives me access to the Griffin. And this is an SLDF Griffin. That's what we'll do. Take the Griffin. Oh, actually, no. It only has 360 rounds, and it goes through 24 every time it shoots. 10. That's another 160 rounds. Divided by 25, basically. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh, maybe that'll work. What's your melee? You melee 70. What do you... Well, so that's not terrible. You melee almost as much as this thing shoots. And then this thing backs that melee up with 65. Yeah, I think that'll work. Kamola, where are you? Or no, Readout's out. So... we take Readout in the Hatchet Man. Because Readout can take advantage of the Hatchet Man being able to large laser the head off of people. The Thunderbolt, the Black Knight, it's 240 tons, it's what we can do. This was not what I planned to bring, but Big Steel Claw kind of proved to not be great. And I've really wanted to deploy this Griffin for a while. Let's do it! So Reach in the Black Knight, Rangeable in the Thunderbolt, Readout in the Hatchet Man, and Pomola bring in the Griffin. Hopefully we'll have enough ammunition in that Griffin. Oh god. Oh, we're gonna run dry, aren't we? I anticipate such a thing. You only have 360 rounds divided by 24. We could probably, absolutely, will 100% run out of ammo. Like, I don't think it's going to maintain the amount of ammunition. This is a brutal fight that lasts forever. Even with a portion of Dobshu's sentries out chasing shadows in the museum district, Siegel House will be heavily defended. You'll need to hit the structure hard, and at the same time it's protecting Militia HQ from the expected Steiner counterattack. Good hunting, Commander. Show Huntman General Dobshu that his excesses will not be tolerated. This will be 3 or 14 priority salvage, 86,700 Seabills at 2.5 skulls. This ought to be fun. So 360 divided by 24, not 25, by 24 is 15. Okay, so I've got 15 rounds of shooting with that mech. Maybe that'll be enough. I don't think that it will be. We're going it alone on this one, so we don't have to worry about any sort of infighting. That's a good thing, but because we're going to be outnumbered enough as it is. So there's that working for us. We won't have to worry about these two lances trying to murder each other, although I'm not quite sure how you would sort of deal with that as things went. Oh no, you'd probably deploy with one just to make things happen as best as they can. Really, I'm not happy with either of them. Actually, no, really, Jailbird seems to be just a horrible person. Not only did she, steal the one girl's wife, one girl's husband, she also then stabbed her in the back with a knife. Who is this nut job? Like, seriously? This is who we give mechs to, absolutely, when you're just absolutely screwed and out of pilots, but still, jeez, it's kind of crazy. So we're just gonna rock and roll with everybody and see what happens.
Command
Already dropping down hard, even though, you know, our HQ was right over there. But that will be fine, right? This is it, Commander. I'm picking up a lot of sensor activity around Ziegel House. One Lance is in for a hell of a fight. I can handle it. Our people are professionals, and we can trust them. That puts them a step ahead of Chevelle and Jailbird. Hold that thought, Commander. We may not be willing to take the field together, but that doesn't mean we can't help. I'm bringing Militia HQ's northern turrets online. And I've got the ones to the south. As long as Jailbird stays on her side of the complex, I'm content to focus my fire on the Lyrans instead of her. Incoming transmission from Huntman General Alistair W. I see you, little militiaman. You think you can come for me, eh? I salute your courage, but your efforts are doomed for failure. And when my battle mechs crush you under their feet, I will tighten my grasp on Guthia. You will surrender what is mine, or your city will starve. Your ex isn't yours, you little prick. This convict's gonna teach you a lesson about what happens when you impose your will on others. I'll give you a hint. It starts with my foot and ends up with your ass. Arse. Should have gone arse, but no. And ends up with your arse. Ah, close enough. Alright, let's get everybody on the roll. And the Griffin can fly! Boom. And has identified the target already. So we've got that going for us. 55-ton mech has been identified. The Hatchaman can also fly, although not quite as far, but can see the target now. So we have identified a hunchback. Wait, you're a 4G hunchback. You need to die. Sprint the T-bolt? No, split the brat. Splint the brack. No, sprint the Black Knight first. We'll get that done. We'll get that voice fully out and going. Alright, so we've got all 4 mechs on the roll. We've got our 2 heavies and our 2 mediums. This is a pretty solid fighting lance, actually. So with any luck, we'll be able to kit buck, take names, and not take too much damage while doing it. I am going to miss the autocannon. Like, the AC-20s are just godlike, and not having them is... Well, I'll be honest, it's scaring me. Okay, let's jump. Can I get a side shot? I can't get a side shot. Do I? I don't think I can afford not to. Can't afford not to shoot him. Because maybe it'll work. Like, that's my concern. Oh, never mind. You're the large laser one. So, Pamola, you're the one here. Okay, you're going to jump. Can I get to your side? Not quite. I'm just short. But I can get into cover. And I can precision strike you. Alright, in that case, Redoubt does go first. So, I know I'm waffling a bit, but here, bear with me on this one. So Redout's going to maneuver off into this direction. She's going to maneuver, so she's got to move over here. Get that cannon involved. We'll be defended and protected. So we've got 2 more mechs on the way. Go for the precision sight. This will push into the heavy phase. And we'll go for the side torso. That was not the side torso by any stretch of your imagination. I'm sorry, but that was a bad shot, Redoubt. I know you just came off of sick leave, but I need you to dig deep. Okay, we got a couple of mechs trying to sneak in from the south, or from the side. Pamola will now jump as... Jump. There we go. As fast as we can. And we're going to just splatter gun him with everything I've got. Splatter! Splatter, 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 splatter. Break something? Anything? That's unsteady. I mean, I suppose I can work with that. Maybe I should have gone for this because now I'm right on top of him. But I have a whole bunch of evasion. Maybe that'll work. 45-ton mech sneaking around the back. So we got to get over here soon. So it is very much a splatter mech. I do need to get to the size in order to use it, but that's why it's got so many jump jets. This is, of course, an SLDF Griffin. We decided to go hard in on the missile pack because I think it'll give me a slightly better result of what I'm looking for. You're going to fire at the hunchback as well. You're going to come around this corner as quick as you can, and then you're just going to light him up with all the large lasers. Okay, we got a structure exposed. Come on, just be a little bit lucky. Tear it apart. We crit it. Oh, he's got 5 health left. 5 health in it, really? Oh, if it survives to shoot, we're in trouble. It survived. It didn't shoot. Okay. That's great. Thank you for being dumb. You are gonna sprint. You're gonna go around and fight this guy. You're gonna maneuver over here just in case, so I can, like, engage him from multiple things. I think he'll continue down this path. I can guarantee that. Hunchback getting shot at by missile turrets, and they're gonna be striking his side and blowing up everything around. Oh, I wonder what this could be. It could explode! Really? I know what it does, but I wanted to put an effect for it. Anyway, R60, driving forward, has an AC-10, did not shoot. Lovely. So, now back onto the medium phase, which I should be able to move first in, which means I get to attack. Okay, Redoubt. Not Redoubt, Pamola. Pamola, it's flight time. So, right on there. That'll give me the shot I need, or I can jump for it. I want to move. I want to move to save some heat. Leaves me vulnerable, but We got starting units surrounding the Eagle House, Commander. They're taking positions to repel our advance. We can't finish this while those hostiles are still standing. Take them out. Hi, buddy. Fire! Take away the cannon, take away the cannon, take away the cannon, take away the cannon. Hey, there goes the cannon. Pilot severely injured. So he doesn't have a gun anymore. He can still punch me, and he probably is going to do that, which is one of the reasons why I didn't bother with the jumping. Okay, you're right next to me. Are you going to shoot my Thunderbolt? No, you're just going to keep running. You're going to sensor like my Griffin. I'm going to be honest. That was not a terrible idea. Good job, actually. Gotta get behind him. Gotta get behind him. How much health do you have left? 15 health. Jump. I can. If I shot his back, he'd have 40 health. I have 2 large lasers to do 40 damage. Bounce. Precision strike, because I need to kill. Fire! There he goes. Okay, so we got him. So Urban Mech, or not Urban Mech, the the Hunchback, we'll get there eventually. The Hunchback is now dead, so we've taken care of that one, which probably right now was the most powerful thing on the field, purely from I have ridiculous amounts of firepower to kill you with. 45-ton mech trying to sneak in from the side. I will try and vector the Black Knight to intercept, but I can't guarantee anything. Got long-range missiles incoming on the Griffin because he's been exposed, taking a little bit of damage. And we're doing okay, we're doing fine. And come to my heavies, please. We got more mediums on the move. More missiles coming down on the Griffin, but that's okay. Griffin is mostly maxed armored. So, yes, maximum missiles, maximum jump jets, maximum armor. That's how we built that thing. We also gave him a whole bunch of plus, or just double pluses. He does 10 damage with every SR. It's great. Hi, buddy. I may not have a precision strike, but what I can do is I can get to your side. This LRM-5 is on your other torso. So do I want to kill the LRM-5 or do I want to kill... I only have a choice to kill the LRM-5. Okay, we'll do that. We will take that. Position ourselves right on over here. Hi, don't have a precision strike, but I do have a side target. Fire! Drill! Baby drill. He's exposed. He's taking damage. He's not having a good day. Reach is going to start maneuvering in this direction, but will provide long-range firepower using the large lasers. Fire! 4 shots. 1 miss. 2 miss. 2 hits. No, not great, but everybody's been touched by an angel. Unfortunately, that doesn't mean an AC-10 is about to come down. Missiles coming down to the Shadowhawk. Can you hit? Oh no, it's PPCs. Jeez, that's some serious firepower. Really surprised you missed all those shots. And more missiles. He only needs 20 damage in his side torso that he's not facing towards you, so there is that. He is unsteady as well, which will make him easier to knock on over. Urban Mech gets to rock and roll first, and then we've also got the 45-tonner. Here comes 60 damage. Deck! Oh, that Griffin took it right in the shoulder. That's not great. I can't afford to have too much damage taken on this mech too early. I mean, yeah, I want to get through all the missile fire that it can possibly deal out, but we really got to keep this thing alive. Pamola, are you in range to axe anybody? You are? Really? Or actually, in that case, read out, are you in a position to shoot anybody? Also, you are, and also, really? So this is his right torso, which tells me it's that one, so 50 damage. If I do that, I can break him. Yeah, we're going to do it.
Roger that.
And I'm going to precision strike. Why? To push him back. That's purely the reason. I mean, I know the missiles are not going to... Oh, never mind. No! Shoot. It was not intentional. I keep confusing Pomola and Redoubt for some reason. I'm not sure why. Well, because the large lasers and the hatchetman. Normally I would give Pomola the hatchetman, but not this time. Okay, you're going to maneuver right on here, which will get you right along to his side. How are you so terrible at shooting everything? Well, in any event, I'm about to throw a lot of missiles his way, and he's got 35 health. 4 missiles need to hit that shoulder to kill it. And there goes the explosion. Luckily for us, it's actually a really great explosion to happen. Oh, we took out his leg. Good, so he's on the ground. So torso explosion, and he's fallen over. He's taken 2 injuries. Is he dead? No, he's not dead. I could dream. Unless, yeah, so... This has exploded and left a giant pile of green goo everywhere. This is coolant. Oh crap, I forgot. Duck, just get out of there, Griffin. You can't afford to get shot at by what's coming. We need to hide you, quickly. Okay, who's up next? We will actually get to move before the Shadowhawk, so I can probably baby drill through him. It's a lot of health, though. Like a lot of health. More PPC incoming. Luckily for us, the PPCs both missed, so we can hide the Griffin, which we will do. The Griffin needs a little bit of time to cool off as well. It is designed to run a bit hot, but we do need to keep that sort of intact. Laser fired. Oh, 2 large lasers nailing the Griffin. What is that? Twin larges? I'm super familiar with mechs that have twin larges. Okay, you're just going to stick here and you're going to precision strike. You're gonna aim for his center torso. I wish I could aim for his side torso, but it's not there, unfortunately. Burn him, burn him, burn him. I need you to kill him. You did not kill him. Not gonna lie. Incredibly disappointed. 22 health is what he's got left. Move over so we can kill the cicada. Can you see the cicada? You can't see the cicada. I don't know why, but you can't see it. Alright, in that case, finish off the urban mech. If that's what we've got going for us here, let's just kill the Irby. How much health here? You've got 95, you've got 80. Yeah, go for the center torso. You hit him with 2 large lasers, he's dead. 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit, 4 hit. Yeah, he's so dead. We've taken care of the urban mech. That's 50% of Lyran attackers, and we got to deal with the Lyran defenders, and then we got to deal with 3 waves of combat. Okay, all you had to do was hit his center torso, and he would have been dead. Now he's jumped, and he's attacking my hatchet man with weapons. I don't want him to do that. Well, maybe some long-range fire from the back might kill him. I don't know. They do have missiles. Unfortunately, he still has rear armor. Stray shots all over the place. Did not kill him. Alrighty, so that's been dealt with. The problem is also they're going to flank like 2 more times with this. Okay, we've got a spider shooting a griffin. Stop shooting the griffin. The griffin did nothing to you. Do not bother this griffin. Okay, Pamola.
Receiving you.
You're on the griffin, good. Okay. I have confirmed now. We have double checked and made sure. Yeah, let's do that.
Move order received.
Let's free up everything so we can just take care of this. We are cooking a little bit, but we're not quite actually cooking, so we can go right to the line on this one. And there goes the Shadowhawk, which has freed him up, so the Thunderbolt can now move forward, and as well as everybody else to now focus on this guy over here who's going to get most of the way there. Oh, he's a hatchet man. I thought you were a cicada. No, never mind then. I suppose I'm wrong. I'm going to focus on everything I can get over there. Target with large lasers. It's not a great target if I'm completely honest. See if you can't blow his torso off. Slow him down to 89%. Tear that torso open. Set off the ammunition. Not quite. We did crit the AC-10, but would have been even better if he exploded. Oh well. And now we've got a couple of mediums to worry about. Have I hidden sufficiently? I have not. But oh no, those are long-range missiles. Okay, so they can see me, but they can't hit me? Maybe? Hopefully? Stop shooting the griffin. It did nothing to you! Except for kill all your dudes. Well, really, it only killed 1 mech so far, I think. Yeah, the griffin is just going to eat fire. Oh, thankfully, the PPCs are missing. Too many PPCs are being targeted at me. Stop it. I command you. You are hereby ordered to cease and desist. Twin large lasers out of a 45-tonner. Okay, that's an empty arm, but still. 45-tonner with 2 large lasers? That is... I'm totally spacing on what that would be. Reach! Kill, death, murder, destruction. Make him suffer the consequences of his actions. Oh, we're boiling. Why did I give Reach this mech? I have been the fool. He doesn't have heat sinking. He has multi-target. Why did I give him this mech and range ball the other one? Yeah, that was dumb. Okay, run, take cover. Hide behind the barrels. Because they will keep you protected as we move through. Also, you chilled out, which is great, because you have a ton of protection. He has 60 health in his center torso. That will go a long way to killing him. He needs 10 more damage from missiles. Come on, you can do it. 3 missiles. Hey, there you go. The turret's got it. Alright, so the attackers have been defeated. Now we got the defenders coming in. 4 more rounds until we've got the extra dudes coming in as well. Spider on the way. Gonna shoot my hatcherman. Missed with the 1. Lovely. I love it when you miss, and that way I can shoot at you more. Okay, so.
Yes, Commander.
Not you. Pamola. Get Pamola into cover. Pamola's is aching a bit. That'll be a super long-range terrible shot. I mean, I can improve it, and I'm going to. But first things first. Cool your jets. I will get rid of all that heat. Now I'm going to target you, and you know what? I'm just going to shoot for your head. It doesn't matter. That's only the first missile that actually is affected by this anymore. Oh wow, we hit his head twice. Good job. Credit where credit is due. That was good. 55 tonner, rolling out forward. Gonna shoot my hatchman, as I expected. Shadowhawk, I'm gonna guess. Get you into cover as well so that you can start tanking some damage. Alright, read out.
What's up, boss?
Get to the cover. And also where you can see. So you're not going to be building any evasion, but you will be now facing the enemy. From cover. Fire.
On it.
That's the good center torso opening. If you had managed to nail him again, you would have killed him. It would have been amazing. Unfortunately, you missed entirely, and thus he was not dead. Sensor locks are going down on the Griffin, because they clearly want to kill my Griffin. It's a black... Oh, that was it. It's a blackjack. Wait, are you a BL3? No, you're a BL1DB. I don't recall this mech.
Internal structure damage.
As long as it's on your arm, I'm going to be honest. I don't care. I can't lie. I don't care unless it's on your arm. As long as it's on your arm. Okay, so I've got some serious heat problems. And I need to start shutting off lasers. You know what? We're not shooting this round. I should have run. So I'm going to chill. Brace, because the possibility to hit that target is terrible. Rangeable. I'd like to get you into cover, but that's not going to happen, is it? Can kill you, can hurt you. Yeah, we've revealed the Shadowhawk that everybody was expecting. You will die to this volley. Without a doubt. Oh, they deal 12 damage. You need 40. So 4 of 6 missiles is 1/3 hit. Here's what we're gonna do. No, no, don't get cocky. Just do it.
Alright, I'll give him the whole magazine.
Give him the whole magazine. That's why we didn't get cocky. We just did it because it didn't work. Alright, that'll push him down. And if the missile turret can fire this range, that would be... No, they can't. Okay, we gotta lure him in a little bit more. This puddle will just give you all kinds of heat cooling bonuses, which is amazing. So we really, really kind of want to get there. Okay, you hopped like 2 inches. Not gonna lie, that seems like a bit of a waste. Okay, read out
Standing by.
with your large lasers so bright. Once you blow his head clean off tonight, you'll have to double tap. But you've done it before. Stray shot managed to hit the Shadowhawk as well. Okay, minus some evasion on that one. And we've pushed the Blackjack into the heavy phase, so I might be able to actually kill him. Shadowhawk moving forward, going to engage the Thunderbolt and miss for the most part. And then manage to nail us with a couple of missiles and the medium laser. But we're doing quite lovely. So along with that taken care of, we're fine. Pomola! No. As much as I'd love to get this Griffin into close combat, I ain't gonna do it. How much health you got? 16. Really? Really? You jerk. Maneuver over here. Very slightly. I'm just gonna throw missiles at it and hope the problem goes away. That seems like a reasonable suggestion. So he is now unevasive, so any real amount of hit will kill it. Oh, the 35% chance I should have taken the call shot on it. Thunderbolt about to take a PPC to the nothing. Thankfully, the PPC has managed to miss once again. So, Blackjack, Vindicator. You're a Vindicator, right? I mean, yeah, he's got LRMs and a PPC. He's a Vindicator. Blackjack double B. That's not a common Blackjack. I'm like surprised that that's what they gave me. Like, really? This was, I mean, cool, but weird. Just run right on forward. We'll identify all 3 targets. You have spent a round chilling out. You can kill him, but I don't want to bother. Instead, I want to rip you apart because you're dangerous. Ironically, this Blackjack is the most dangerous target on the field right now. Because he can do a lot of damage with those lasers. Like, we've already seen what he did to the Griffin. Okay, you've walked right up to my Thunderbolt and nailed him with a pair of large lasers. See, this is why I want to kill you first. You realize this, yes? You need to die first because of that. Rangeable. Can you get to his side? Oh, you can. Thank you. Okay, get right there. Oh, this is going to be a thing of beauty. You're in cover, you're in coolant, you have a target, and it's great accuracy. Terrible port! Please, please work, please work. Okay, that's half of what I planned to work. Good job. So we've turned off his side torso. He is now damaged quite badly. And we've got some long-range fire coming in, so the missiles are now engaging the Blackjack. Can you kill him? They are capable of exposing his center torso. He is about to die. Okay, so we do, of course, have the Spider, who is still moving around. He has a less than accurate weapon at this point. I would recommend that you run away, but no, he's going to walk into the coolant splash in order to chill out a bit more, so he can be super aggressive against the Black Knight. That's your plan? Okay, I'm not going to tell you not to do it, but I do think it was a bit of a mistake. Read out. Can I keep pushing? How far can I push with this mech? We would cook. Okay, so we're done pushing. Coolant vent, active. Precision strike. Aim for that center torso. You can do it. You can kill him, right? Oh, you can. Just double tap it. Double tap that center torso. That looks like it was. There we go. Most dangerous mech is now off the field. Now the next most dangerous mech, honestly, is this Vindicator mech. Because this Vindicator has a 50 damage PPC, which hurts a lot. You don't want to be targeted by it. It's a lot of pain. Shadowhawk gonna maneuver off to the side. Gonna start shooting. Stray shot managed to unfortunately hit Bad Luck Griffin. Seriously? Bad Luck Griffin just taking all the fire. Alright, Pomola.
Waiting for orders.
Get forward, get shot? No, stand still. Brace up. Be protected. How much health do you got left? Almost nothing. Shut off one of those missiles. We're saving. Kill him, kill him. There we go. Okay, so he's dead. He's officially dead now. Doesn't exist. We tore out all 3 torsos. He's a head and a pair of legs. Now we got a Vindicator. Vindicator, please come close. I ask of you kindly, Vindicator, to come close. Thunderbolt taking a hit. It was exposed. That's why it got shot. Unfortunately, it also took a head hit. That I'm not okay with. That's very, very bad.
I'm receiving you.
Reach. Precision strike. You're going to target the Vindicator. Oh, for Christ's sake. Why did I use this particular? Okay, move forward.
Moving to
You are exposed. We have gone full out on this one. Target his head. 18%. I need you to double tap. Maybe I should have tried to disarm him, but I wanted him dead. Rangeable.
ready for orders.
I can walk up and blitz you quite heavily, actually. No. I mean, the Shadowhawk's dangerous, but it's not cripplingly so. This guy, however, you can hurt me a lot. So we're just going to blast everything we've got in him. And there he goes. Okay, so we've taken him out. We're down to just the Shadowhawk. We got reinforcements showing up next round. And he's not actually in range to do anything. Yeah, we got inbound reinforcements. It's a problem. We're understanding and working on it. Who are you going to shoot at? You're going to shoot at my Black Knight? Okay, luckily for me, you're a terrible shot, so you can't hit the broadside of a barn. Alright, so what I can do is I can take
Yes, Commander.
readout. I can maneuver you to the side, yes? Not really. Okay, so he's just gonna have to stick to where he is. I want to start moving for that position as soon as possible. It's too important not to.
Confirmed.
Fire large lasers.
Targeting for now.
It is a bit of an obstructed shot, but it still managed to do damage to both of them. So -1 evasion. Pomola.
Commander.
I need you to chill out. I desperately need you to chill out. Walk him and punch him.
Moving to position.
Get that heat off this mech. Why did you hit the arm? Reach.
I live to serve.
I need you to stay inside the coolant, really. So turn. You'll chill out even more. You're going to go with a precision strike. And you're just going to drill, baby. Drill. 1, 2. Doesn't hit. 3 and 4. That's all over the mech. You got the headshot that I didn't ask you for. Oh, I came here specifically so that you would kill him, not so that you would give him a light little pat on the face. Precision strike. I gotta kill it. It's 40 health left. Might be a waste. I'm gonna make sure he's not alive after this, because I don't want to have to face 2 lances at the same time. So we've killed him. He's dealt with. And we're chilling out nicely in the heat. In fact, if I could just leave the Black Knight there and just continue to lob large lasers everywhere. Oh, I should have read that, sorry. But I think we're okay. So enemy reinforcements. We got 2 lights and 2 mediums. Again. So the last time it was a spider and an urban mech, I believe. And then 2 Shadowhawks. So they get to rush on forward. It's a Panther. We need to identify the Panther.
Ready for orders.
Readout will move into out of cover. Go for a precision strike. Rip off his arm. Please tear the shoulder blade off. You can do it, right? No, she actually can't. But she can make it vulnerable. Stray shot hit the building. Okay, so not only did that not open him up as much as I wanted to, he's pretty much fine. 55-ton Shadowhawk, of course it is. Pomola, I need you to be over here. You can actually get the shot on the Panther. It's a terrible shot, right? It's horrific. They're all horrific. Activate the SRM. Oh, I'm chill. Oh yeah, for 2 turns I get -15 heat. So bringing down the block. Good job, Pomola. Enforcer is AC 10. So AC 10 and a large laser. Reach. Can you see them from here? Oh, you can. Can you see them accurately from here? Accuracy is a rough concept. But I'm going to leave him here for a bit so I can just continue to attempt to burn my enemies to a crisp. Wow, he hit the head. Lovely job. He's got 10 health left. So if I get one more hit on that head, he's dead. Keep going for that Shadowhawk then. Blitz him, burn him, blast him. There goes all of our... Should have put this pilot in that mech. So he's lost half the mech. His head is down to almost nothing. He's got 44 health. I should be able to kill him. In fact, the turret should be able to kill him, but it's not going to. But it should be able to, based purely on the number of missiles that is capable of lobbing. Okay, it's 28 health. Basically, anything shy of a medium laser will actually kill him. Spider, gotta touch him. Gotta make sure that he doesn't just run on by. So the hatchments probably have to go for that. Read out.
What's up, boss?
Or not read out, Pomola. It's time to get into cover.
Location confirmed.
Hi, you're gonna kill a Shadowhawk. You're just gonna burn on through him. He's ceased to exist. So we've got you who hasn't been touched, you have been touched, and the spider who hasn't been touched. So I gotta touch 2 different mechs and then hopefully kill as many as possible. Panther's gonna jump in close, gonna shoot my Griffin. That was a bit of a mistake though, I think, because now I'm in, you know, axe range. So I can make use of that. Read out.
Receiving you.
Go ask him a question. From there. This is cover, yes? Yes it is, okay. Ask him a question.
On the move.
And that was not useful to anybody. Wow, that was terrible. If you had hit the other side, would have been fantastic. Okay, so you both need to be shot at. Range Bull, are you going to be able to see him? No. Reach. Can you maneuver to see them? No, we got ourselves a problem. Got ourselves a good old-fashioned problem. Get to his side. Just so we can kill him. Kill him fast, kill him quick. All the lasers, just... He doesn't have much on the side, and that kills him. So we've got 2 mechs who haven't been targeted yet, which is a bit of a problem, as you may or may not have noticed. Reach is, I suppose, going to have to sprint so he can identify the targets. You can't... Okay, you can see them, you just can't shoot at them. So this will allow the turrets at least to shoot at them. But that spider's going to rip on by. Like the fastest thing you ever done see. Probably not going to get hit by many of these missiles. 2 hits. 2 hits out of all of that entire salvo, and he's still a-rolling. Alright. Enemy gets the move, it's gonna be the spider, and then I get to shoot everything I've got at the Vindicator. Or not the Vindicator, the Enforcer. Okay, because the turret touched him, he thinks he's gotta fight. Good, good, good. Okay, so now we just gotta touch the Enforcer, and we're good. And everybody will have officially been touched by an angel. Pomola,
Receiving you.
I'd like you to be behind him. You can do that, and you can do that from cover. Oh.
Heading out.
I think, no, it's a side shot. It is his AC-10 side, so there is that going from. Go Precision Strike just to bring the accuracy high, because I want to make sure that he doesn't get away. Fire to rip the shoulder clean off. And ammo explosion took his shoulder off. Lovely. So he's not having a great day, and he's been forced down into heavy territory. So Rita, are you in range to axe him? No, you are not. But you can axe the spider a question. Hello? Do you have time to answer the survey? Maybe not. Senator Torso is down to 45 health. Lovely.
Solid connection on that one.
Probably if I really wanted to be super aggressive, I should have precision shot this guy, but I really kind of wanted to hit him with an axe. Hitting people with axes is a lot of fun, in case you didn't know. Force is going to bounce in order to get a little bit of evasion. However, that is going to make him incredibly vulnerable if someone actually manages to hit him with something that can cause, you know, any sort of stability damage. Unfortunately, we don't have any weapons in these mechs. Oh, no, Range Bull does. He has, I forgot. He has the weapons required. So he will just be within range, won't he? Oh, but it's beautiful shooting nonetheless. Target him with all weapons. Hit that torso. See if you can't, you know, burn him out of the mech. That'll be a max. He will have a knockdown now. So he's had 2 injuries because the side torsos are all gone, and now he's going to fall over. Is he dead? He's dead. So we got 1 more mech to destroy. That'll be up to Reach. And you know what? I'm feeling cocky. Reach is going to hit him with a 95 damage. And there he's gone. Alright, so we've dealt with reinforcement wave 1. We've got 2 more waves to deal with. I don't know which direction they're coming from, but we're going to find out soon. This will give us a chance to chill. And that's the important... Okay, so it's the other side of the AO. We need to run everybody as fast as we can. So sprinting time. Get to the AO. Get to a location where we can engage the enemy. Right here. That way you can come out from cover. So you're protected, you're chilling, you're great. Read out. You're a little bit tougher, so you're still in a position where you can fight. Although... I do want to stay in, but you've got paralyzed lasers. So just as long as you have sight on it, it's okay. Range Bull, of course, has that headshot, which is unfortunate, but I'm just going to run you right on in. I mean, you are a bit of a ringer in this fight because you have such drill capabilities. And then Reach, you are the wrong pilot for a great mech, but you will run as well to the corner.
Confirmed.
So we got our large lasers all stacked up. That's 6 large lasers right here. Oh, somebody's about to drop in. Uh-oh, boss. We got more Steiner reinforcements on the field. Alright, and we're looking at an Enforcer, a Hunchback, a Locust, was that? And you're a Commando, right? Oh no, it is a different setup. Okay, so when we fought this Lance in, before, we ran into a Commando 1B or 2B. But yeah, this Lance setup is different, so this means this Flashpoint has some variation to it. That's pretty cool. Okay, Pomola,
Commander.
you're gonna reserve. Because as much as I want to walk out and hit him with an axe, I want them all to move first, so that I can hide after hitting them with an axe. So right now we're all in cover, we have tons of evasion, and they can't do anything to me. Well, they can, I mean, that's a Hunchback 4G. But, okay, read out. I want you to run up with your hatchet, man. And I want you to kill him. And if you can hit his center torso, that'd be great. Kill, kill, kill. That was not a kill. He is on the ground, and he is now hurt, so there is that going for us, but I still have to now dedicate resources to kill a Locust. Obviously not ideal. I am standing next to, hopefully, a not explodey death machine. You're gonna walk up right... You're on the wrong side of this Hunchback. We're gonna drill. We're gonna drill, baby, drill. Precision strike. Go for the side torso. Yep, well, torso has been selected. It's not the torso that matters. It's getting through to that center torso. Okay, we're most of the way through to the center torso. I just gotta put more fire into it. More fire in the name of Pomola. So Pomola can maneuver right on up here. We're gonna get her into cover soon.
Copy that.
But for now, she's just gonna rip everything. We're also gonna precision strike with her just to maintain high accuracy. This will also push him down in the standings, so that this will allow us to basically beat the crap out of him next turn as well. And Reach, you want to finish him off, please? I can't get there, but if I come up here, that'll be fine. Reach, finish him off. You're gonna save the ammunition.
Welcome to my album.
I think he's dead. Yes, he is. Okay, so the Hunchback's out. So AC-20 no longer on the field. What are you? You're a Locust, okay. So his AC-10 is now the most dangerous thing on the field. And missiles coming in from above and beyond. Taking hits all over the place. He's only a Locust, doesn't need a lot to kill him. He's just not gonna get hit. Plus 38 resolve with this Lance. Jeez. Okay, we gotta hit that Locust 1v. Like, right bloody now. I would love it if you would give me that free back shot.
Commander.
Right now, I do not have a lot of evasion at the moment, so... Oh, and you're gonna give me that free back shot. Thank you. Precision strike. Just to make sure that this works. We've got to make sure everybody dies. You are a light mech, you deserve to die. Actually, no, that's not true. I love light mechs, but you are currently fighting me. And so we've got to make sure that you don't get up again. Enemy Lance gets to move. It's going to be the Locust who will rise. All rise. And he's not going to move very fast. He doesn't have very much in the way of guns, so I'm not super worried about it. Although it can rip off this Griffin's arm. I'd prefer to keep the arm intact, but I can't guarantee that. Machine gun bullets managed to bounce off the armor. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, luckily all the ammunition appears to be in the legs. Pomola.
Ready for orders.
Reserve. Because these two, or he, hasn't gone yet. Right. So now he's stuck. He couldn't think for himself, and so now I'm going to basically walk up behind him with a whole ton of medium lasers and see if I can't kill him. Hi, 86% chance. I drill quite well. Have I mentioned that? Oh, cord out. Griffin's out. On your back. Good job. So now we only have to kill a Locust, who has already been pretty badly dented, right? You're the last guy in the field? Yes, you are. Okay, Black Knight, walk up, punch him. Punch him in the face! There we go. That was beautiful. Just totally dead. It's exactly what we wanted. This also gives him a chance to chill out what she needs. Pomola can now maneuver around back here. Pomola is down to 42 missiles.
Moving out.
Oh, she started with 360. Again, we checked the math on that. That's 15 rounds of shooting with those. She's down to 42. She'll be out in 2 rounds. Look out, Commander. Another wave of Steiner units just appeared on my screen. Yep, they're going to drop down right in here. So I've got a little time to get into position.
Orders.
Read out. I need you at maximum sprint. Your axe has proven to be quite useful in this battle. But we just need to be able to hit everybody on the way through. And then Pomola.
Commander.
Pomola's basically going to reveal herself right off the bat.
On my way.
Hi. I can basically punch anybody I want to at this point. Rage Bolt! Get that bucket on the roll. I wish I could, like, force him to walk through the... That'll work. Because he reduces the amount of heat that he gains by doing it, but the game thinks it's a hazard, so it avoids it studiously, and there's no waypoint system in this game, so... sprint, I'd like to be in cover if at all possible. There we go. So the Black Knight's going to be up close and personal when this thing actually kicks off. And the turrets. And here comes the enemy. God, it's even more Steiner reinforcements just sits down to the AO. Bastards don't know when to quit. Let's light them up. Alright, we got a crab. But it is not the big steel claw. So, not super worried at the moment. A pair of locusts once again and a griffin. So, we can handle it. Oh, one of the locusts decided to guard and entrench. I don't know about you, but I think this was a bad move. I think what I want to do is reserve everybody. Y'all can move first, so that I know exactly what I want to do to kill all you. Griffin gonna roll forward. It is a 1-in with a PPC and an LRM. So they're all striding forward into battle. I think they missed us. Not you, but you. Reach is gonna get in the back of a lot of people. Okay, who needs to die? You do. You need to die. Quite studiously. Buzz, 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 buzz. And you're dead. Maybe I should have targeted the Griffin, but I was more worried about the twin large lasers. I mean, he's still dangerous, but he's not, like, terrifying. He's not something that I feel that I need to invest a whole ton of firepower into. Okay, here's the deal. Thunderbolt is going to multi-target. Most everything is going to go to him, but some of the stuff is also going to go to him. So I'm going to lob a single medium laser at that target. That way, hopefully I'll kill this Locust. I think I just did. Oh yeah, very much. And then he'll be tagged, so he has to turn around. Which means I will only have to tag one more target. Wait. What? How did you... You blew off his leg in one shot! Range Bull, that was beyond any hopes and expectations. Holy crap. Dude, that's the way you do it. I'm so proud of you.
Good to go.
Okay, Pomola's going to get into his back, and Pomola is going to precision strike. Like, seriously, blows up one Locust, and then just, with a single medium laser with a 45% chance, it just tears that apart. And, oh, are we going to kill all of them in this round? They show up and all die? Read out, can you make this happen? Can you make this magicalness happen? That is all I desire at the moment.
Aye, aye.
You're going to go with a precision strike. You're going to go right on that center torso. You're going to tear him limb from limb. He's dead. That's all of them. I don't see any more Steiner units in the AO, Mayor. Looks like we're good to extract. Roger that, XO. Get to the evac zone. I'll be here to pick you up in 2 shakes. Okay, so we've killed everybody. And now, we need to go accomplish the objective. The objective is still to kill Ziegelhaus, which we gotta now go over to. So we were down to 18 SRMs for Pomola. So her 360 rounds are almost gone. And in fact, they would have been gone sooner, I think. No, we would have a full salvo on this one, had this not happened. But yeah, let's go kill Ziegelhaus now. Alright, so good job, everybody. The mechs all worked out brilliantly. Now again, I have actually played this one once before. I played this on the stream. Again, there will be a link to it so you can get our first impressions of what it was like. So I kind of knew that this mission was coming. And I kind of brought mechs that would be able to handle this mission. In that one, we didn't know this mission was coming. Mainly because we don't bother to read anything. We don't do any of the silly voices when we do the streams. We just go through it as fast as we can. So I didn't realize this, and I had never played Attack and Defend before. So I didn't realize this thing was coming. So when it came, I had brought the Orion, which ran out of ammo, a Jaeger mech, which has an LRM 40 on it, which ran out of ammo, a Firestarter, which had machine guns, which ran out of ammo, and a Thunderbolt that had 3 medium lasers and 2 SRM6s, and ran out of ammo. So, we were down to just 3 medium lasers and a small, or a pair of smalls and a medium on the Firestarter and the Thunderbolt, and everybody else was just dry. By the time we got to the end of it, it was an amazing mission. And I highly suggest that you go check it out. Again, the link will be in the description down below with the time code for when it starts. Because that mission was just one of the best missions I've ever played in vanilla BattleTech. because we were having to come up with any creative solution we could think of to try and force the game to play through the way we needed it to. And it worked out brilliantly. Like, we ran out of ammo for everybody, but everybody survived. All the buildings survived, but oh, it's one hell of a fight to watch to see how the execution comes off. So again, highly suggest you go check it out. There are a lot of twists and turns throughout that final fight. And I think you'll enjoy it. I think you'll enjoy it a lot. Alright, Pomola, your last SRM volley. Tear down the house. Structure down, Commander. Press on. The whole fortification is history. Alright, so the first one's down, and now Rita can come in with her twin large lasers. Seriously, the large laser was a good pick. Flatten this. Because I've got 4 large lasers on this. That'll be 160. Oh no, I should have had him target that. Never mind. Range ball. Go help out taking down this building, actually. So you're going to target this. You actually can't take it out. Well, maybe. I mean, I've got a lot of SRMs to deal a ton of damage. Yeah, we murdered it. So that means Reach can swoop in and annihilate this building. So we'll have this whole thing done in relatively short order. Oh, is there a building at 150 health or something? It is. Kill it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Please do not hit my SLDF Griffin. It's a bit of an antique. I'd like to keep it mostly intact if at all possible. Alright, and the turrets unfortunately can't help me out on this one. We're all on our lonesome. Pomola is out of ammo. Read out. You can do it. Shoot! I didn't even read out properly. Whoops. Brace. Okay. Pomola, reserve. Just brace there. You're good. Range ball, come on in. With that, just hero destruction of the Locust. That was impressive. Just wiped out one, and then a single medium laser knocked it down. The Ziegler House is down, Commander. Repeat, the Ziegler House is down. And Dorbshu's buried in the rubble. Brilliant work, Commander. That's it, people. Our job here is done. Militia HQ is safe, and Ziegler House is down, and Hauptmann General Dorbshu is dead. That's what I like to hear. Get our people to the evac zone. I'll have them out of there in no time. Just keep an eye on the militia buildings until you leave. Just, you know, just in case. Alrighty. Commander, the area has been cleared. Darius has given me the green light to land immediately. Hold position. You have done it, Commander. Dorbshu is dead, and with him, any reason for the Lyrans to continue the siege. On my orders, what remains of the planetary authority will begin receiving and distributing aid to the people of Guntia immediately. We'll make it happen, Lady Marina. You have my word. And mine. If you'll accept my help, I await your judgment, Lady Marina. My future is in your hands. We'll discuss your legal status soon enough, Commander. I'll be in touch to debrief you and transfer your payment as soon as the authority has been re-established in Guntia. Now out. Mission successful. So success all around. We have done a brilliant job, if I do say so myself, and I have. The only damage that we took was the single arm and, of course, the headshot that happened on the Thunderbolt early on. Lucky for us, it didn't continue to get even worse. You know, if they had managed to decapitate one of my mechs, I would be in a very unhappy position. But it did not happen, and we're perfectly safe and happy. So, managed to get all these contract bonuses. If we had taken it for cash, we would have been a ton of cash. But yeah, the Griffin, a little bit dented. It is an antique. We'll fix it up. It'll be great. And the Range Bull is wounded for the next several days. Everybody picked up a ton of kills. The Thunderbolt picked up a lance and a half. Jeez. I want the DB part just because it's interesting. I could grab the Enforcer. I mean, we could build the Enforcer if we wanted. We can also build a Hunchback. I think I have a Hunchback, actually, at the moment. Oh, an Avenging Angel Vindicator. Interesting. +2 accuracy, AC5 is boring. +10 damage, absolutely. Let's pull off these. I think we got some good large lasers here. Some good quality large lasers. So +10 damage, +10 damage. They're both +3 accuracy as well. Ooh, we can do something fun with that, I hope. A whole ton of medium lasers nobody really cares about. PPCs, which are too hot to use. Small lasers, again, not really super interested. I mean, they're really useful to get early game when you have light mechs that have lots of support hardpoints. And just every single jump jet in the universe right there. Okay, is there anything that I can get just with one part? I don't think so. Oh, there was a 2. The spider. No, thank you. A panther. You know what? I'm gonna sort of push. I'm gonna grab the blackjack part, just so I have it. I mean, in the future. We did get a hunchback part as well. So and we got the spider anyway. So we're gonna be picking up a little tiny spider. We're not gonna use it, but we'll have it and we'll save it just in case we ever need it in the future. So that was one heck of a fight. And lasted forever. We ran out of ammunition on a mech that should have had 15 rounds of shooting. I think we got... No, we did get the 15 rounds of shooting because we shot off the SRMs on the 1 round of shooting. Yeah, that was one heck of a hard battle. getting through all of those targets. But we did pull it off quite nicely. Our ace pilot's able to acely target everything in an island. That shot by rangeable. That's going to go in the Hall of Fame of one of the best shots that we've ever made. Yeah, headshots are awesome, but he just turned around and instantly dropped it, which allowed us to move in and drop the entire lance in a single turn. That was amazing. All right, what do we got? The Spider 5e. We don't care, but thank you. Put it in storage. I'm not going to scrap it because I kind of need it and I have the money. Siegebreaker 3, High Orbit, Mitchell. Commander, I've just finished coordinating aid efforts between Mitchell Planetary Government and what is left of the militia on Guntia. As we speak, troops are enforcing order in the streets and aid stations are being erected at civic centers across the city. A lot of people are going to survive thanks to you. What about Derbyshaw's wife? Did she come through this all okay? She's his widow now. Thankfully, she is fine. I doubt I could say the same if she'd wound up back in the Hauptmann General's hands. In the end, Chevelle and Gelbert helped us a lot with those turrets. Took some reverse psychology to get them to play ball, but they did come around in the end. It was our duty, Lady Marina. That's more important than whatever personal animosity we may feel towards one another. Isn't that right, Damastor? As she said, Lady Marina. You've both done well. Lieutenant Damastor, I'll see to it that you are promoted. I've also put in a recommendation that your sentence be commuted, Miss Valdquez, and with that, our business has come to a close. From this point on, the care and feeding of Guntia will fall to the Planetary Administration, Commander. I've transferred your pay. I think you'll find it as generous as it was well earned. Appreciate it, Lady Marina. Not as much as I appreciate the miracle you performed today. The next time I need someone to part oceans for me, I'll know who I can call. You still belong in a jail cell, Marina. Seeing you walk free is a miscarriage of justice on an epic scale. But if you were to leave Mitchell, disappear into the frontier, never to return, I suppose that I could be convinced to put our quarrel behind us. I'm 2 steps ahead of you, Damastor. I've already booked passage on the first outgoing freighter. For what it's worth, you were always right about me. I think I'll spend the rest of my life making amends for what I did to you. Hope that you do. Commander, I wish you well in your travels to come. All of Mitchell thanks you. Well, that was borderline interesting. Let's say we get out there and find ourselves some less dramatic employment. Roger that, Yank. I don't know what about the rest of you, but I've had enough of Mitchell for one lifetime. There are better opportunities on the horizon. Let's go find them. Can you imagine trying to do that at 2.5 skulls? And the loot box! Oh, 750,000 Siebels and an armbot. But a communication system. Okay, so the comm system makes this sort of okay. I mean, that was a hell of a battle in order to get an arm mod. That is a stability arm mod. But hey, we still managed to get... That's 2 stability arm mod. Couldn't one of you have been a melee damage arm mod? That's all I want. Anyway, the comm system will be quite nice, and we got an Orion part, so there is that as well. +1 damage, LRM-15. Oh, these are also pretty useful to us, too. So, not horrific. Not great, but not terrible. But then again, it was a 2.5 skull loot box. That was pretty good. I'm reasonably satisfied with our time here on Mitchell. That will be the end of Siegebreaker. I've been Tirak. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see the notification every time I listen to these videos, press that little bell icon. Leave a comment. What do you think about that battle? Have you run Siegebreaker yet? How did you handle that initial fight? Maybe share the video, and I will see you all in the next episode.